and devotion, had obtained prolific boons from Lord Shiva. King Ravana, who was a pioneer in arts and crafts, architecture, medicine, aeronautical engineering, and warfare technologies, had an Achilles heel of lust and egoism, which served as his nemesis. It is believed that King Ravana had invented the game of chess to play with his queen Mandodari. He was also an exponent in classical music. A place of aircraft landing in native Sinhala language is believed to be the first place where Sita Devi was brought into Lanka in King Ravana's Vimana. These jungles are the place where the city of Lankapura once stood. The city had a beautiful palace for Queen Mandodari, surrounded by waterfalls, streams, and varieties of flora and fauna. Sita Devi was kept in this palace until she was moved to Ashokavatika. These remains are the remnants of later civilizations. This place is now called Sita Kotuva, which means Sita's fort, and got its name because of Sita Devi's stay here. The city, which was the capital of mighty empire of King Ravana, also had an aircraft repair center known as Gurulapota. In Valmiki's depiction, King Ravana's Vimana resembled a huge peacock, and hence the name Gurulapota, which means parts of birds. The hills in your vision is where Lord Hanuman first set his foot on Lanka, which was to change the fate of King Ravana. These hills stand tall in between King Ravana's capital city and Ashokavatika, where Sita Devi was held captive. King Ravana moved Sita Devi to Ashokavatika, hoping that the salubrious climate with its balmy breeze, the enchanting surroundings with waterfalls and trees, would make Sita Devi more amenable to his advances. King Ravana's legendary orchard is supposed to have been somewhere on these beautiful hills, which is dotted with waterfalls. This entire area is known as Sita Talava. The chariot route that was used by King Ravana to bring Sita Devi to this enchanting area ends here. The stream in your view is attributed to be the stream which had catered to the needs of Sita Devi during her stay at Ashokavatika. She is said to have bathed in the stream, a fact mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana and also by the locals who inhabit this place. Lord Hanuman's arduous journey yielded result at Ashokavatika, which in turn changed the destiny of King Ravana and his city forever. It is interesting to note that footprints akin to Lord Hanuman's are found by this river, and some are of small size and some are of huge size, which tells us of the immense powers of Hanuman, transforming himself into any size he wishes for. Usangoda is one of the torched areas which is said to have been an airport used by King Ravana. This area still holds the blackened, burned, scorched effect as a reminder of Lord Hanuman's escapade. It is also evident that the adjoining surrounding area has plant life. Its soil is altogether of a different color. Now we come to Istripura, which means area of women in Sinhalese. This was one of the places to which King Ravana shifted Sita Devi as a precautionary measure, which he was forced to take by Hanuman's advent. There are lots of intriguing tunnels and caves in this area, which seems to be a part of a great ingenious network of paths which is interconnected to all the major areas of King Ravana's city. Sita Devi had taken bath in this very stream and had dried her hair sitting on a rock and put clips to her hair. Hence, this rock is known as Kondakattugala. Peedam is believed to be the place from where King Ravana's son Meghnath propitiated Lord Shiva with penance and pujas, and in turn was granted supernatural powers by Lord Shiva. This is the first and foremost temple built for Gayatri Amman in Sri Lanka, and the Shivalingam found in this temple was brought from the holy river. The southernmost part of Sri Lanka is called Tondra, and further up towards west is called Sinigamahikaduva. These are the places from where King of the Vanaras started his onslaught on King Ravana's forces. World's End, or Patala Lok, is the place where Mahiravanan had hidden both Lord Rama and Lakshmana, who were later rescued by Lord Hanuman and brought them back, carrying them on his broad shoulders.
Here is a special place, holy place for Hinduism. Hanuman has brought this mountain from Himalaya a long time ago. Ramayana story is very famous in Japan also.
In the Ramayana, and also Hanuman brought this rock to here.
Rama and Lakshmana, hit by powerful arrows, fell unconscious, and to bring them back to life, Lord Hanuman was instructed to fetch the life-saving herbs from the Sanjeevani hills of Himalayas. Hanuman went to the hill, lifted the whole hill and brought it, as he was not able to identify the life-saving herbs alone. Parts from the hill fell on 5 places in Sri Lanka, and those places are Rumasala in Gaul, Dolukanda in Hiripitiya, Ritigala on the Habarana Anuradhapura in Mannar, and Kachativu in the north. The lake on your screen now is called from where Lord Rama fired the Brahmastram at King Ravana. which eventually killed him. Dhanu means arrow and Villa means lake, which when translated into English gives us the meaning target rock. Laggala served as a sentry point to King Ravana's army, and it was from this rock the first glimpse of Lord Rama's army was sighted and informed to King Ravana. This hill. This is the temple of Lord Kartikeya Subramaniam at Kathargama. Was requested to go to the battlefield by Lord Indra on the last day of war, and the great king and warrior Ravana's body after his death was kept upon this rock Yahangala, meaning bed rock. His body was kept here for his countrymen to pay their last respects to their dear departed king. Geographically, this rock is visible from miles away on its three sides. This place is called Divrumpola, which means place of oath. After her liberation from King Ravana's hold, Sita Devi had to undergo a test to prove her chastity by offering herself to fire. However, she came unscathed and proved her holiness. Today, the temple is revered for the oath taken by Sita Devi, and even the legal system permits and accepts the promises made at this temple while settling disputes between parties. Kalaniya is the place where King Vibhishana ruled after being crowned by Lakshmana. As Lord Rama was in exile for 14 years, he could not take part in any coronation ceremony. He deputed his younger brother, Prince Lakshmana, to crown Vibhishana. Today, in this very place, a Buddhist shrine and a temple for King Vibhishana exist. There are murals enshrined outside the Buddhist temple depicting the crowning of King Vibhishana. Today, this place is called Munishwaram.
மீண்டும் தமது தேசத்திற்கு சென்று கொண்டிருந்த வேளையிலே இவ்வாலயத்தினுடைய சூழலை விட்டு
Lord Rama, after his victorious battle, left for Ayodhya in one of King Ravana's vimanas. He felt he was being followed by Brahmahasti dosham, as he had killed Ravana, who was a Brahmin. He stops the vimana at this juncture because he felt at this place the Brahmahasti dosham was not following him. He ascends from the vimana and asked Lord Shiva for a remedy. Lord Shiva blessed Rama and advised installing and praying 4 lingams at Manavari, Tirukoneshwaram, Tirukedeshwaram and Rameshwaram in India as the only remedy to get rid of the dosham. Tirukoneshwaram was a temple built by sage Agastya as per the instructions of Lord Shiva, who was impressed by the devotion of King Ravana. Has the uniqueness of the Lord building a temple for his devotee as a reward for his devotion. Lord Rama also offered his prayers on his return to get himself rid of Brahmahasti dosham. Carried out the last rites for his mother when he was not able to find water to perform rites. He, in sheer anger, pierced his trishul on the ground 7 times, and the water started gushing out immediately. It is believed that the anger of the king subsided on seeing the water, and similarly, the warmth of the water also reduced. The temperature of the water is different in all the 7 wells. Prove beyond doubt the architectural brilliance of King Ravana. These tunnels served as a quick means of transport through the hills and also as a secret passage. These tunnels networked all the important cities, airports and dairy farms. A close look at these tunnels show that they have been man-made and not natural formations.